It's weird, I never saw the challenge, but alright. Playing the English, huh? Oh yeah, he killed me with this last time I played. I'm trying to do something here. Alright. I played the English Defense last time, and he just kind of smeared me. So, I'm sure he knows a lot about this. I'm just going to play it again. Play with what you know, even though I don't know it. And then I'll play the Hippo. Pardon me. It's my dinner coming back. Okay. So, I seem to have stumped him with 1b6. Isn't this what I played against him last time? Apply my crazy setup. I think I played f5 last time, which is kind of an insane move. So I'll play it closer to the vest this time. I may just go for a Hippo setup and let him try to crack it. d4, I suppose he's going to play. Yeah, the English is opening. He's not playing. He's not playing d4 yet. He's going to play it soon, though. I could play e5. I could have played that last move. Bishop to b4. Knight f6. Doesn't look so good. Yeah, I'm going to play this double fianchetto. I know it's bad, but it has the virtue of taking him out of any theory that he probably knows. Well, maybe he knows some theory for this, but since I don't, he probably doesn't either. I'll just give myself a cramped position, but with few weaknesses, and see if he makes a mistake. Okie dokie. There's kind of a hole on d4 there, so I'm just going to continue with my double fianchetto plan. Maybe I can play knight c6 after I play bishop to g7. He's playing it too. Okay. Okay, knight c6. Like a castle. Knight c6. He can play d4 there, can he? suppose he can. Can I play d5? No. I can play c5. I'm just going to castle. See what he comes up with. Play h6, king to h7. Looks a little weird, but it's a standard idea in the Hippo. Just prevent any kind of queen and bishop doubling on the c1 h6 diagonal. Because I do not want to have my g7 bishop exchanged off. He's probably thinking how he can exploit now that I've weakened my king position a little bit. But I don't know. Hippo's kind of a tough nut to crack. You can't just attack it right away. It's you know, it calls for positional maneuvering and, you know, no doubt. Okay, so what's he got going here? I could play e5. Pawn takes f5. e5 just blocks my bishop. Can I play d5? No. Well, is he really threatening anything here? f5. E takes f5. E takes f5. Bishop takes bishop. King takes bishop. Knight takes f5. And I'm still on the board. So maybe I'll just go play knight c6. Not sure that does anything. I don't mind exchanging his bishop. I think I'm just going to play d6. Get my other knight out. If he plays queen d2, I have to play king h7. I played a Hippo against somebody else in one of these tournaments and actually achieved a pretty good position. I think I lost the game. I can't remember who that was against. I remember when I analyzed it, I was surprised to find out I was doing much better than I thought during the game. But, you know, obviously white's got a big advantage in space. And my king position is slightly shaky. He does have the possibility of a pawn advance on f5. I don't think it's going to do anything right now, but could be an issue in the future. If he plays f5, I could play g5 and then stick my knight eventually on g6. That might be okay. Probably not. Looks a little... King's looking a little shaky there. I'm just hoping to get all my pieces out and nothing bad happens to me, at least right away. I don't know what else I can do here. It's taking some time. But of course, so in a 15-minute game, taking 5 minutes is like nothing compared to what you'd think during a tournament game, tournament time controls. With this 15-second increment, I remember thinking I was going to bust the chesser on time because he got down very low, but the 15-second increment is really kind of sufficient to play at a normal blitz rate, even down to a couple of seconds. So it's a weird time control. It's like I'm not entirely comfortable with it. It seems too fast for regular chess, and it sort of lulls you into thinking it's like a regular chess game, but then really becomes a blitz game very soon. So it's got a sort of weird transition point that happens early on compared to longer time controls or just a blitz game that starts that way from the beginning. So I guess I've played enough of these that I should be comfortable with it, but I guess I'd rather play like a 30-minute game with an increment. I'd either rather play 5-minute chess or 30-minute chess if I was going to do a fast game. It's taking some time. Well, like I said, the Hippo is not, as Eric Schiller called it, it's an ungainly beast, quite ugly, but it's relatively strong, at least initially, until he swamps me with his 4-pawn center. I'm basically not going to try to do anything in this game. It's not really called for. I don't have any kind of initiative here. I should be thinking about a pawn break. D5 is out of the question. E5 is possible, but then he can play F5. That might be okay. I don't know. All right, so he's doubled up. I have to play king to h7 here, because when he plays f5, he's going to be attacking my h pawn. So that's just sort of taking care of some business there I need to take care of. Maybe that probably invites f5. So pawn to f5, e takes f, e takes f, bishop takes bishop, king takes bishop, knight takes f5. I'm hitting his bishop, although it's defended. So, I don't know. It's not the end of the world. King is looking a little dodgy, but, it's not checkmate right away. Oh man, he's just throwing the kitchen sink at me, isn't he? Okay. Well, I need to do something. E5. E5, he plays F5. He wants to play F5 really badly. It's hard to see what I can do against it. Knight C6. No, then he plays F5 for sure. Knight C5. Doesn't really do anything. D5, like I said, let's see, D5 is out of the question. He's ready to play F5 now. Or is he? Let's see, if he played F5, I could play G5. Takes on E5. Takes, maybe that's okay. So I don't really need to do anything. I've got this G5 move, but of course he can play bishop takes G5. He can sack his bishop and bring his queen in. I don't think he's quite ready to do that. Now my queen is not doing anything. Knight to F6. Hits his pawn. You can play G5, G takes, I don't know. Maybe knight to F6. Man, he's got 100 breaks there. I'm going to do it really because I don't have very many options. So you can play e5, pawn takes, pawn takes. Still on the board. Play f5 now. I could take on g4. I'm doing it. I don't know why. I'm pretty sure he's going to spot the fact that his g-pawn's attacked. He can play e5 here. And then my bishop's hanging. That could be a problem. e5, bishop takes bishop. Pawn takes knight. Bishop takes rook. Pawn takes bishop. And down 2 pieces for rook. Is that right? Something like that. Okay. So knight to f6. He just wants to crush me a la Karpov here. Play knight to g6. I mean, excuse me, knight to g8. Knight to c6. Knight to c6. Man. Guess maybe a queen to d7. I don't know what else to do. Queen to d7, I guess. You can tell I'm enthused about it. Alright. So, he's got to figure out how he's going to put me away. It seems like he's spoilt for choice. Maybe I'll win because he's got too many pawn breaks. He can't figure out which one wins fastest. I doubt that's going to happen. You can tell my somewhat dispirited. Like I said, I keep getting cut off in the middle of thoughts because he makes moves, but okay, what about maybe knight c6 now? Beef. Maybe we should play like c5. Stops d4, sort of, and protects my bishop. I'll do it. Maybe I have some sort of dream of knight c6, other knight to g8, and coming in on d4 if he moves some pieces. Oh God. I'll play a6 to keep his knight out. b5. He might play d4 here anyway. Could be a good move, actually, now to look at it. And then I'll just put my rook on the d file, I guess. My a rook. Okay. I want to put my rook on the d file anyway, because I can't really stop him from playing f5, which he intends to do. Very tired. Okay, so this is the one he chose. So, yeah, I see the point now. What if I just play my knight to g8? I'm just going to do that, because I can't really see opening the F file at this point. It looks like certain death. I should have taken his bishop. What's wrong with me? Take it next move. You'll probably take it first. Okay. Now his e-pawn is actually under attack. So I'm expecting pawn takes pawn, rook takes pawn. He still hasn't crashed through, but he's getting close. Okay. I can play d5 here. I can also play knight to c8. Seems a bit groveling. Let's do it. Let's see what I'm. If I take on e5, he takes. Yeah. I'm dying on the. What am I? Pawn takes pawn. Pawn takes pawn. Knight to sort of defending, down a pawn, but I don't know, I'm kind of tempted to do it. He recaptures. I take back with the bishop. All right, I don't know. It's my only chance. Actually, when he takes, I can't win that pawn. I don't know what I'm thinking. You know, he's good. He's got my F pawn. I've got my F pawn to worry about. I have to play the groveling knight to C8, and you know, he's just attacking the hell out of me. Okay, so don't have much else I can play here. So knight C8 it is. Now I'm threatening to take his pawn. So I'm not saying much, but that's because actually not much is going on in my brain. He's probably going to play something like D4. That could be trouble for him. I don't know, with that pin against the queen. Okay, that's sensible. Okay, so now he's blocked his attack. So let's get rid of this knight once and for all. I can play queen d7 hitting his d pawn. You love my knight position? And then I have some sort of dream of knight c e7 to c6 landing on d4. Okay, I'm just going to do that. Just give him problems to solve. You can probably just play d4. Okay, that looks sensible. All right. Oh man, is he coming back in there? Do I have to go back to c8? It looks like it. Do I have any other options? Knight c6. He comes in to d6, but then I can take on e5. I'll try that. Okay, this was my big plan. The point is that when the knight recaptures it, assuming that he plays bishop takes bishop, that the knight will defend f7. I don't know, you might... Okay, so I've achieved something here. I've got a cheap threat here. Pins his knight. I'm threatening, queen takes knight, but, he's going to see that, of course. Play knight c3 is probably just fine. Okay, but the knight's still pinned. Can I play f5? f5, pawn takes pawn, pawn takes pawn. His knight has to move, and I don't know. Am I missing something? Pawn takes pawn, pawn takes pawn. Knight moves. I take his rook. I don't know. Probably missing something. Oh, you resigned. You kidding? I can't believe it. Okay, so I'm going to stop the video for a second so we can, pardon me.